Good y'all, Black Ass here with another video presentation. And today, I want to get straight to the point. And, you know, I don't want to make this a long drawn out rant, but this is going to be part 2 to church niggas. I made this video back last year around the summertime, and you know, it didn't get a lot of views, but it might over time. So I'm gonna give my different perspective on the same topic. So church niggas, right? You know, when you're born into a Christian family, and when you go to a private Christian school, you tend to really have this whole Christianity thing under wraps, you know, like, and especially with me, I've been baptized probably like 3 to 4 times, so you could even say I'm like a super Christian, you know. The Crips, they got a super Crip, and I'm damn near equivalent to that shit, because I'm like a Christian times 2, you know. My dad was a former pastor, but he didn't exactly practice what he preached. And so with me, there's still a lot of things, even with my culture, that I can't just become somebody from the outside in, from another race, and try to adapt that race, you know. It's like Christianity is within me like forever, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that it can't, like, I can't let go of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my main religion, and since it is my main religion, it's like within inside of me, to where I can't like fucking you know, I can't, my bad y'all, I seen a black girl with a fat ass. It's like I can't really be something other than this, you know. And one thing that I try to keep to myself nowadays is even being a Christian. You know, not to say that it's a bad thing, but I'm not going out in public telling everybody, hey, you guys, I believe in God. You know, I love God and all that shit. I'm not telling people that, because I don't want to force my religion on other people. And I don't want to just flat out tell everybody, your religion is wrong, your religion is wrong, your religion sucks. Like, I'm not like that. You know, I may not agree with every religion out there, their beliefs and everything, but I'm not gonna say mine is the best. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like that, man. And Christianity in America, I would say, it's not like what it once used to be, you know, when it first fucking came out. In Jerusalem, Israel, you know, the Middle East, all of that shit. Christianity in America is not what it's supposed to be, because it's turned into something else. It's turned into monetary value, bitch. It's turned into people who believe in the right shit but go about it the wrong way. You know, and this is pastors, the community, the church, everything, man. The congregation, you know. It's especially when it comes to the fucking Catholic Church. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But going back to black people, and I've said this before in the original video, but I'm gonna say it again. As a race of people, we're the most fucked up. We're the most that have been abused by the white man, mentally, psychologically, whatever you want to call it. But we're the most religious. We would sin the whole entire 6 days of the week, but show up late to church on Sunday. We glorify gangbanging. We glorify hood violence. Disrespect our women. We don't know how to fucking raise children. But yet, it don't matter who or what you are. You could just show up to church the next day and act like your lifestyle is perfect when reality is not. Especially as a young black man, I can speak for a lot of niggas when I say, we can't really predict where we're gonna be in the next 5 to 10 years. We can make assumptions, but we don't know what life is gonna bring us. So 9 times out of 10, it's all in, how you think and how you maneuver through this fucking matrix, if you ask me. Because one thing I know about life is it's just a mystery, man. Like, it's a fucking mystery. And God is a very powerful individual where he could take and basically put life in this fucking earth. And black people, it just amazes me how the church is used as like basically an excuse for us to be fucked up and for niggas to not really know what's going on. But even with me now, with my family, being born in a religious family, it has its positives and negatives. Since I've been talking about all the good and the negative, even me as an adult now, because I could say I'm an adult, right? I'm not a kid. I haven't been a kid in 5 years. Any grown nigga that will call me a kid, you're gonna get this grown ass whooping. But even with my own mother, she tells me you have to pray and you have to find time. You have to basically pray every night. Every day damn near. And I've even told my mom this, I love God like the next man. But as an adult, you want to basically live your life according to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be told what to do. Especially at almost 23 fucking years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do pray just on my own time, but I just don't want to be reminded all the time, because it brings me back to those days in school where we had to recite the Bible, we had to memorize the catechism, we had to recite Bible verses. We had to read that shit front and back, bro. And I didn't like those days, but I would say I was strong in faith, you know. And I think as Christians, we need to stop judging people's faith. You know, we need to stop being all like, oh, I'm more religious than you, you know, I'm more of a diehard Christian than you are. Like, that's not Christianity. And the church is notorious for this shit, where people in the church that have been going for a long time, or they go to church every Sunday morning, they judge and critique new members, or just people they haven't seen before, and they're like, who is this motherfucker showing up to the fucking Sunday service? Like, Christians are fucking known for this bullshit. And that's not Christianity, that's fucking, that's judgment, man. That's passing judgment. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why me personally, I stayed away from the church because of judgment. And I stayed away because I don't like what it represents. It's not like what it once used to be growing up. You know, my own father used to be a pastor, but he gave all that shit up. And there was something that happened, you know, within my family that kind of broke it up. So Christianity is still within me, man. Like, it's not something that I don't think is ever gonna go away. But I just don't like how, you know, we always judge each other. We always look down upon one another. And we act like we're perfect, you know. Nobody's perfect, my nigga. Nobody's fucking perfect. And Christianity in America, it's not what it once used to be, man. It's just not. Like, if you're a Christian, you're supposed to, you know, lift up your brother in Christ. And, you know, you're supposed to support somebody without judging them like that. Don't get me wrong, I used to be one of those types of people where, you know, I would judge the fuck out of somebody, but I didn't know the situation, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't do any diligence to always act like you're playing God. You know? We as humans on this earth, we want to act like we're perfect. And we want to act like we're better than one of another, you know. And this isn't Christianity. This is, like I said, passing judgment. You know. But I think black people, we need to start realizing that the church sometimes isn't the best for us, and we need to just pray on our own, and we need to live our lives accordingly. But we still need to go back to those Christian values, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of the times, having Bible studies, reading the Bible, you know, praying over people is better than going to church, you know. Because pastors, the community, the offering, all of that shit, it's a scam, bro. It's a fucking scam. And it just feels like one of those things of who's better than who, you know. And nigga, only God could judge me, man. Like, only God could judge me, you know. And not my parents, not my friends, not the guy I've seen walking around by the gas station. Only God could judge my black ass, you know. And I want you to take what I'm saying in this video and just think about it. You know, is the church really best for you? You know, is what the pastor's saying, is it getting towards you? You know, do you feel as if he's doing a good job? And if you are a new Christian, you know, where do you see yourself in a few years? You know, are you still with this religion, or are you practicing something else? And like I said, you know, I'm a grown man. I want to live my life accordingly to me. And I want to find time to where I want to do the things that benefit me and that could help me spiritually. Like reading the Bible from time to time, praying, you know. Because as somebody who's been in the church, I would say my whole life, and to add my whole religion or my whole culture is a majority religion Christian, you know, it's really like I can't get away from this fucking shit, you know. But it's a little longer than what I anticipated, but I just had to get my message across. But again, I don't hate church people. I don't hate the church. But it just seems like it just seems like not a popularity contest, but it just seems like, you know, who's better than who, and the original like layout of the church and the original plans for the church are no longer there. But it's your boy Black Ass Man. Pray for niggas. I'm out. Deuces.